Hi children, welcome to grade 4 English and this is our session 6 in chapter 7, the magic picture. And before getting into our session, let's do an energizer. Children, imagine that you have to visit a forest and what all you would see in the forest. Think well and answer this question in your note, and after completing it, you can share your answers with me in Google Classroom. Now we are moving on to our class activity for today's session. In your workbook, page number 15, we are going to do our application part. The objective of this application is to use the prepositions to write directions. Imagine that you have to make a map of a forest which you plan to visit with your friends. Draw or paste the map in the given space. Children, you just imagine that you are going to a forest with your friends and you have to make your own map with some interesting landmarks in it, right? And you can draw the map in the given space or you can draw it in different A4 sheet and you can paste it here. And children, don't forget, use some interesting and creative landmarks in your map and you have to label it, okay? Yes. And mark your home. Then write the directions to the forest and some landmarks on your way to the forest using prepositions of location and direction. Children, and you have to mark your home in that map. And now you have to write the direction for going from your home to different ways in the forest to reach your destination. And you can add some interesting landmarks and you can write your directions with the help of prepositions of location and direction. Clear? Yes. And were you able to identify some important landmarks on your map? After completing the directions of some landmarks in your map, now you have to tell whether you can able to identify some important landmarks in your map and what are they. And then second question, write 2 lines on how the landmarks help in using the prepositions. How the landmarks in your map helped you for using the prepositions. And third one, write the prepositions that have used to write directions. You have to write what are all the prepositions you have used to write directions. And fourth question, how far is the forest from your house? How much time will you take to reach there? Think well and write the answer. And fifth one, what you learn while doing this application. Sixth, whom you would like to thank for helping you in this application. And seventh one, how much time or day you took to complete this application. Clear children? And I hope you are clear with the application part and complete it clearly. And then now we are moving on to our C3 part. The objective of this part is to inculcate the life skill, that is think before you act. Whatever you do, you have to think well. We should think before we act in any situation. And based on this life skill, they have given you 3 different activities and in that you can choose any one. And first activity, perform a role play with your partner where you are the woodcutter and your friend is one of the fairies. Enact the part where the fairies try to convince you not to go back home and stay in the forest. Also, write about your experience in words. Children, here you have to write conversation, that is dialogues between woodcutter and one of the fairy. You imagine that you are woodcutter and you are talking to one fairy in that forest, okay? And you have to select the scene, that is fairies tried to convince Subhadatta to stay back with them in the forest, right? You have to write dialogues for that scene. Think well and write children. And after completing that conversation part, you also have to share your experience, how you felt in words. That is, you imagine that you are Subhadatta and how you felt in that particular situation, that you have to share in words. And second one, write a paragraph in about 200 words on think well before you act. You have to write a paragraph on the topic think well before you act. Either you can use some real life situations from your life, or you can explain with the help of the things from the story also. And third one, replace a part of the story which you find interesting with something different that is not mentioned in the story, and specify what the woodcutter would do in this case, and write down what you would do in the same situation. Children, you can replace any one part of the story with a different one, with something creative and innovative. Okay, and you have to change that part of the story, and also you have to write what the woodcutter would do if you change that situation to something different, and also you have to think well and write what you would do if you are in that situation. Clear? And the life skill that you learn from this chapter is think well before you act. And from these three activities, you can choose any one and you can complete it in your workbook. And after completing that, and you can post it in grade 4 English Google Classroom. And now let me tell you the home assignment for today's session. Prepare well for your chapter 7 assessment and refer your concept book and workbook, classwork, answer key, worksheets I have posted. Practice and revise well, children. I will be posting classwork for you within this week. You have to copy it in your classwork note, and also I will be posting answer key for all the questions in your concept book and workbook. You can refer that and you can prepare well for your chapter 7 assessment. All the very best, children. After completing your home assignment, you can post it in grade 4 English Google Classroom. That is the work that you are practicing in your note, that you have to share it with me. Clear? And children, drink more water, eat healthy food, reduce your screen time, don't use mobile phones or television often, and stay home and stay safe, children. Thank you so much.